The most important thing that you can do as an author in 2025 is grow your email list. So, how do you focus on your email list and how do you grow your email list? My name is Brian Dixon from Hope Books, and I'm going to talk to you about growing your email list in this short video. I'm actually in the Hope Books store. Over the last 20 months, we've published almost 75 books, and we'd love to work with you. But one of the best things that you can do is grow your email list. So, how do you do it? Well, let's sit down and talk about it. The first thing that you need to do is you need to focus on your XYZ statement. I help X overcome Y so that they can Z. Who is the person? The X. What's the problem that you solve? The Y. And what's the promise that you offer? The Z. That right there, the prison to the promise, that path right there, the path that you walked in your life, that right there, my friend, is called your transformational tale. That right there is what you offer to people as your lead magnet. You give it away for free. You say, hey, are you stuck here and you like to be here? Well, download this free guide and I can help you, or attend this free training and I can help you. So the first step of growing your email list is getting clarity about that X, Y, Z statement. I actually talk about this a little bit more in my book, Your Hope Story. I'd love to send you a free copy. Just go to yourhopestorybook.com, yourhopestorybook.com, get your free copy. And I go deeper in the XYZ statement and how to create that. Okay, so now that you know this is who it's for, this is the problem they're facing, and then this is the solution I'm offering, then what do you do next? Well, now you have to create this lead magnet. You heard me talk about that lead magnet, right? Okay, so what exactly is this lead magnet? Well, basically, it's something that you give away for free in exchange for an email address. Now, what I would recommend you do is it's on your homepage of your website. So from social media, you get people to go get your free lead magnet on your website. Okay, so people see you on Instagram or they see you on Facebook, and in your bio, you have one link, not like a whole bunch of links, but one link. You say, get my free guide to help you go from stuck to success, but be specific, right? So get my free guide to help you see the 3 ways to treat your bipolar disorder, right? Get my free guide to show you the 5 ways to clean up your house in 5 minutes or less, right? Click to get my free guide that will show you how to write your first book in less than 90 minutes a week. That's a good one. I should use that one. So then they click on the link in your Instagram bio. They go over to your website. Okay. They go to your website, yourname.com. And that's where you have a picture of you holding up your thing, holding up your lead magnet, holding up your free guide. And you're like, here it is. Click to get it. Okay. Then they click the button. They fill out their name, their email, and I would recommend their phone number. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. Name, email, optional phone number. And then what happens is that form that contact information is added into your system, right? Into your Kajabi, your MailChimp. We have something called Hope Dashboard, hopedashboard.com to learn more. Got a free trial there, but it's an all-in-one system that can help you with your email list, your website, all that kind of stuff. So they fill out the form and then they're on a sequence. They get email 1, email 2, email 3, email 4, automatic emails that are leading to the thing you offer. So that's leading to your book, or leading to one-on-one coaching, or leading to your paid group, or leading to your conference. Okay. The lead magnet leads them to the thing that you have to offer. The first email, they get the thing for free. Okay. So thank you so much, name. Thank you so much, friend, for requesting the free download. Here it is. Click the link to get it. They click it and then they can open it up on their screen. Now, my lead magnet that I use is actually a free training. We do a weekly live training helping you write your first book, which you can learn more about at hopebooks.com. So you give away this thing. That's step 2 to grow your email list. You give away your lead magnet. People fill out the form. Now they're inside of your email inbox. Okay, now, how do you get people to know about you so they can be added to your email list? The key here, this is like the number 1 strategy that really works for our authors. I highly recommend it all the time. And that is to go on podcasts. Do a podcast tour. And we're actually hosting a podcast tour bootcamp. You can go to hopebooks.com/bootcamp to learn more. But we're hosting a podcast tour bootcamp to show you how to get booked on podcasts. But let me just cover it real quick, okay? So think about the person, that X in your XYZ statement, the person that you want to work with, the person that you want to help. Well, guess what? They listen to a podcast, but they probably don't listen to the same podcast I listen to. So what podcasts did they listen to? You make a list of those podcasts. Okay. You make a list of those podcasts and you figure out maybe 50. These are the 50 podcasts they listen to. This is the Christian mom podcast. This is the pastor's wife podcast. This is the health practitioner podcast. Like, what are the podcasts they're listening to? You make a list of them and then you FCCS. You follow, comment, share. You build a relationship with that podcast host. Because here's the thing. Every podcast host has a problem. You want to know what that problem is? They have an empty microphone problem. Every single week they want to put out an episode and they need somebody to be on their show. Even the world's biggest podcast, the Joe Rogan podcast, he does this every single day. I think it is Monday through Friday. That means he has a problem. 5 days a week, he has to find a guest. 5 days a week. That sounds exhausting, right? So put yourself in the shoes of the podcast host. They have an empty microphone problem. In fact, one of our clients messaged me on Friday and she said, "Hey, Brian, I don't have anybody to be on my podcast today. Are you available?" Unfortunately, I was traveling, but it reminded me that every podcast host has an empty microphone problem. They need somebody to be on their show. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not a month from now, but if you reach out to them, build a relationship, follow them, comment on their content, share their content so they're aware of what you do, then they're going to say, "Hey, ever thought about being on a podcast?" Because they're going to need somebody. Or you can even just message them and say, "Hey, I'd love to be on your podcast sometime." And they'll say, "Oh, sorry, we don't have any availability." I'm not talking about tomorrow. I know that one day you're going to need a guest and I will be your backup guest. I'll be your backup guest. I don't need to be your main guest. I'll be your backup guest because when that big guest quits or cancels, when that big guest is not available and you're feeling really down and really discouraged, and you had everything set up, I will be your call. I will be your backup guest to help you out. And I'd love to be on your show as a backup guest. How does that sound? That sounds awesome. Do you have a backup guest? No, I don't. Okay, I'll be your backup guest. And you do that for about 50 people and you will get booked like crazy. So then what do? Okay, let's round this all out. You go on these podcasts, you talk about your story, you talk about the XYZ, you talk about how you help people. And at the end, when they say, "Where can I learn more about you?" you simply say, "Well, I have a free download. It's going to help you." That's your lead magnet. So just go to my website, click the link and get it for free. And it's going to help you take the next step. That, my friends, is how you grow your email list as an author. As I mentioned at the beginning, this is the most important thing you can do as an author is build your email list. And I hope this encouraged you. Listen, if you're thinking about writing your first book, I would love to send you a free copy of my book called Your Hope Story. Just go to yourhopestorybook.com to get your free copy right now.